All right.
Alright, hold on, let me pull out a notepad real quick. Cool. I got it.
Okay, so just to preface this, first of all, I am not like a perfect player, and I'm not gonna have like the perfect understanding of every situation. And
Yeah.
like, if you think about aim duels, like even if you have like a 20% chance of winning the fight, you can't always turn that into like a 100% guaranteed kill with different decision making or with different aim or whatever. But like,
Mm-hmm.
we want to try and take like, say if you have a 20% chance to win an aim duel to maybe 30 or 40. And so even though it really doesn't favor you, maybe in the future it'll be like slightly more favored towards you.
Sure.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Um, Also, feel free to call me out if you think what I say is wrong, because I
Okay.
probably will say something wrong. But we'll try and reflect together and be like as objective as we can.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Um, Also, I think I said this before, but I think like your mechanical skill and aim is like really way better than probably it should be for someone who has put the amount of hours in the game as you have. Probably because you
Okay.
played a lot of
Thank you.
Valorant too. Um, so with that in mind, I think we should use that to our advantage when we're playing. Like, if we can put you in situations where you can let your raw mechanical skill come out, then you will win the duels more often and you will make more impact on the rounds, right?
Okay.
Um, so three things we want to think about is positioning, decision making. Um,
Uh.
so positioning,
mm,
as in our decision making around our
y-
positioning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Our how we peak
Sorry, I'm writing
angles.
this down. Yep.
So positioning, peaking angles, or how we peak angles, because there's different
Yep.
ways you can peak every
Yep.
angle, right? And also we'll think a little bit about util usage, but that's probably not going to be like, or maybe it will be because you said this demo sometimes you didn't use your
Yeah.
util
Yeah.
perfectly, but
Uh, yeah.
that'll be like our third thing on the pecking order. Um, okay. How do you think you played this game?
Terrible.
Terrible.
Um. I feel like my aim was there, but I feel like a lot of decision making was like kind of like bad, and like just the timing itself as well.
Okay.
Um. I feel like my aim was like pretty good in this game, but like I think overall, just everything that I did, like this, like you said, decision making and like um, just positioning itself as well is just I don't think it's as good as I want it to be.
Okay, so you think
And
the aim was
yeah,
good, but decision making maybe, and you said timing.
yeah.
Timings with, are you thinking more in T side, that sort of thing?
I think more so like there was that one round where like I legit just got like bad timing. It was on CT side and I was playing balcony and then like I decided to leave it and then like I just get picked like straight away.
Okay.
I don't know. It's you'll see it later. I think
Yep.
it was just like
One particular round that probably pops in your mind when you think of that.
there is. It was like one balcony round. It was like it was like on CT side.
Double checking something. All right. Um. Okay. Let's start. Um. We're probably gonna speed through a lot of these rounds,
That's fine. Yeah, just feel free to pick out whatever.
and we don't
And
have the comms, so we probably don't know what Chris is calling if he is calling
yeah.
something. But you're playing apps, which is good if you want to play Pit. Okay, what went wrong there?
Uh, I wasn't watching probably the one position that I could get fucked from.
Yep.
Watching going through
Yep.
this second mid.
Yep. That's pretty simple.
Yeah.
So next time, maybe have your crosshair up the only place they can peek you. What's another
Yeah.
thing? Say he wasn't there.
Yeah.
What's another thing maybe after this that you would have to think about? What's the next angle?
Mid,
Mid.
right?
Yep.
Mid.
Um.
So yeah, that's why my crosshair was like so low there because I was just like ready to just like pick that middle angle.
Yep, that's
that
fair.
mid angle. Yeah, so I wasn't really, because like I can see on the map nobody's watching mid. Like
Yep.
everybody's pushed to banana. So then like the first thing that came to mind was like make sure you clear that mid, and that's why I didn't bother to look at balcony,
That's
and
fair.
that was a mistake by me.
I think when we're on the gun rounds, I mean, when I play this position, I would typically molly apps.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I honestly get into the habit sometimes of not looking there. But even when you do molly it, you do still need to look there because I've been caught off guard by people pushing the molly and
Yeah,
one tapping me, and I feel
yeah,
like an idiot.
yep, yep.
Um, Alright, let's go to the next round. That's pretty simple. Play. And I'm guessing control is 0 force because we got planet.
I think I stopped because I turned on the stream for you guys. I think this is where Chris asks us to rotate. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go back to the start of this round.
Yeah.
Wait, did it just put me back to the fucking start of the game? What the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
It's okay, we know this is round 4 or something. No, it should be last round, not this round.
It should be, yeah,
Why did the demo
the...
just bug out and fucking...
Maybe go back one more. Because we got the
Oh
plan.
yeah, you're right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you decide to go abs, but then your teammate is going, so you'll decide not to?
Yeah, so Rafa called for the apps, I think.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, he called for apps.
Yep. Do you think
So
that
I
means you
figured,
shouldn't go there?
not necessarily. I think if Rafa was playing apps, I would just try to like take banana with the team.
Yep.
Or take mid control with the team.
Mm-hmm.
And just leave Raf playing apps, and that's about it. I mean, I could have just went with him and just try to take apps and trade for him as well. But I guess for me, I decided to just go mid and try to take like B or like mid control.
What do you think's better? Let's not think about whether someone's calling any strat or anything, but let's just think in a default round. If we see 3 of our teammates go towards mid, or where they are right now, and 1 of our teammates go apps, what would you do? If they no information apart from that.
No information. I would probably be going apps with Raf.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
The reason I say this is because I think there's a lot of time in this round, I mean not this time, but as they speed up, that your presence here is like kind of not
useless.
Like you being here right now achieves nothing that achieves nothing that you couldn't do from second mid, right?
Yeah,
like
okay.
You could be on where Rafe is, ready to holding mid from this angle, different angle.
Yeah.
It's kind of redundant, but you being here, at least it feels like from my perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
And even here, when you're spraying, you being here puts more of a target on both of your heads. Say if there was a guy that was ready to peek and spray back, it's more likely that one of you would die.
Yeah.
Not that spraying here isn't a good decision. It's the right thing to do. And you know that they have like shitty guns compared to you, like you hear a shotgun. So you're like, we want to play angles, play the distance. Which is a good decision.
Yeah.
And this part, what do you think I'm gonna say?
Not sure.
What could you die to in this like past 10 seconds?
Nades, util.
Yeah, nade,
Getting
util,
spammed.
getting spammed, a boost maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of time
Yep.
where you're like not looking at
In the
in the
direction.
direction of where they could be, or you're like
Okay.
switching guns, um, unprepared,
Yeah.
and like especially with CS2, like the fucking nades exploding, you could just like get caught off so easily.
Yep.
So always trying to be ready for your next fight is one
Yep.
thing maybe we can think about for the rest of this. Being ready for your next fight. And then from there being like, okay, where is the most likely place that the next fight will come from? If there's like multiple angles, like, okay, maybe I need to hold the most common angle people pick from.
Yep. Hold on, I'm just writing this down real quick. Cool.
Let's speed up past this bit because we're doing this strat. Okay. What's going through your head right here? Your teammate died, then you got a heat straight frag. What do you think
Okay,
you need to do?
So we just took somebody just killed somebody on Arch, so
Yep.
he's most likely going to wrap. Well, like yeah. So I think whoever just killed, I think that was Chris. Was it Chris or whoever?
Yeah, someone.
Whoever's on Arch side just got the pick.
Yep.
I'm going to assume that he's going to wrap around,
Yep.
like towards
Yep.
like Moto. Moto.
Yep. Okay,
So-
I want you to watch how you peek, and I want you to tell me what's wrong.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Right, I didn't clear a balcony, like pit.
Yep. We'll go back 15 seconds.
Yeah. So first thing is that I didn't clear.
Yep.
Yeah. So like I didn't even bother to check balcony. I didn't bother to check truck or even pit.
Yep.
Um.
I imagine you probably did that because you were feeling a bit rushed in this situation. Like you had
Yeah.
a limited time to make this play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so too. I think it's because I wanted to like match the timing with whoever's in moto, so then we can like peek the site together.
Yep. I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
I think that's what I'd feel in this situation.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we can't
Slow it down.
I mean, slow it down over even like 2 seconds to like
Just
quick
clear out.
peek things, you know?
Yeah.
And then I think this pathing is pretty alright. I actually
Yeah.
like your pathing. You could probably take the corner a bit tighter even, or just like there's two options. There's either you take it really tight or you go out really wide over here. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
can see you now.
So you go out over here and then you try and clear this corner. But
Right.
that exposes you to a lot of things. So typically the first entry is the one to just go straight onto site, clear this close angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was good. But again, I think let me go back again.
Yeah.
This is
Oh.
God
Oh.
damn it.
Oh. Oh god. That was crazy. Wait, someone. Oh, Chris
Yeah.
wants to be in the coaching school. But yeah.
So
Go on,
how
keep
you
going.
peaked that angle,
Yeah.
you held down D or whatever,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I didn't feel like you ever were gonna let go of it.
Yeah.
Which
No, I
I
wasn't.
think-
I was gonna just like. I didn't expect him to be there. I'll kind of just like try to pre-fire it.
Yep. Yep.
In hopes that like nobody is there.
I think there's definitely situations where that is the correct thing to do.
Okay.
Like, say if you have a Mac 10 and you want to use your movement speed to like throw off
Yeah.
the enemy, they have fucking M4.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a little no go.
Yeah, and we want to be able to counter strafe.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when we peak
sure.
angles, being like preemptively counter strafing to the angle.
Yeah.
I'll show you a little bit after we get through, but
Yeah.
let's
That's fine.
try and speed. Oh my god, what is going on? I'm so bad at this.
That's fine. Don't stress about it. Like, I think. What is it? Wait, bro, everybody's like DMing me, like, where are you? Let me in. I'm okay if the rest of the group wants to like hear into this. Like
they?
I know this is a private session for us, but like I don't mind if like the rest of them wanna like
Yeah,
come in and learn
can
as
go to
well. So yeah, it doesn't bother me. Like if anything, it probably helps the team as well. Just like kind of like
I was just more saying so people didn't talk over the top. I think.
okay, yeah, fair.
Is that you?
Shut your mouth, Raph. Don't say shit.
I think you just died.
Dude, I was playing so bad this game. I'm excited for you to fucking flame me.
Yeah, I do die.
We don't talk about these rounds.
Yeah, we can.
That's
we
just
can go
kind of
next.
unlucky. We can. I think maybe when you're on those pistol rounds, you could probably go towards your position more. Like,
Yeah.
if you're playing apps, if you're like,
Yeah.
the reason why I say you should be playing apps is if you're the pit player on CT side,
Yeah.
you should probably play apps because
Yeah. Yeah.
then you'll have like the best understanding of that area. You'll understand the angle. You'll understand what you would want to do on the other side, so you understand
Yeah.
how to counter it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
I think eventually I figured that out, and then like I kind of start doubling up with ref like throughout the game on apps. Yeah, but yeah, I think at the start I'm just like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright, so first gun round. Well, full round. Oh, what did I fucking just do? Sorry.
Oh no.
Okay. That's moto smoke, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you trying to get a pick here?
Yes, I was.
Bro. What was similar with that peak compared to the peak where you picked here on that Galil round?
Similar.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't clear close left.
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
No. The way you peaked this, what you just did,
Yeah.
I again felt like you weren't gonna stop holding D until you saw someone.
Oh, okay.
Like you wide swing, you see someone, then you counter strafe.
Right.
And I think that's fine when you're on timing and you want to play something fast. But if you want to aim for the kill and clear everything like diligently,
Yeah.
we should try and be like counter strafing where we expect, like we counter strafe for this angle, we counter strafe for this angle, and
Yeah.
and like be ready for the fight every time. Because
Yeah.
you lived on 3 HP, but that like split second between like you counter strafing before versus counter strafing after you see him is
Yeah.
like the determining factors of whether it's like a 30% chance to kill him versus a 50 to 60% chance, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I think what you're doing right now is fine if your HP wasn't 3.
Okay.
How do you think you could change it?
Change like my positioning.
Your positioning or what you're doing? Based on your HP being 3.
Would probably like instead of going graveyard, I'll just sit like somewhere in pit, maybe some
You
angle
could play
that
the pit angle,
yeah.
the mini pit angle.
Yeah.
You gotta keep in mind as
Just
well when the
the-
bomb
yeah.
goes down, you gotta get out.
Yeah, I think I die anyways. Oh no, no.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
you'll probably die. You're 3 HP. You have to run so
Yeah.
far away on Inferno anyway. But
yeah,
even if you stay in the same position, you being on
Yeah.
this angle is like that you will just die from a stray bullet, right?
yeah,
Even if you just tuck in as far as you can in this corner, they now
Yeah.
have to clear you and swing out into your teammates to be
Yeah.
able even like have a
Cheat code.
chance of killing you.
yeah.
So that's like
So the
sorry.
yeah. No, nothing. Just keep going.
So that's like how we can utilize your, even though your HP is low, we can like
Yeah.
disguise it and like
Yeah.
you're not as vulnerable because you're just so deep in the corner, and they have to clear it. Or
Yeah,
just
so
playing angles
either-
where it's hard for them to get to you.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can still
yeah.
make an impact.
Yeah. Fair enough. I was just holding this angle, like just out of like they'll be like surprised that I'll be like just holding this angle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I get what you mean. Either tuck in or just play like somewhere a lot safer.
And,
Okay,
if,
fair
and
enough.
if Dim's saying like, I'm gonna hold library, can you hold my arch? Like,
Yeah.
this is fine. But I
Yeah.
imagine Dim's probably not saying that.
No, he wasn't. I think I think the rest of the team. I think Chris was calling for like rush this guy or like try to find this guy. Yeah.
This is where I probably get gang raped apps. They started doing this double app setup and forced Meg to play with me. Yeah, I died here. Look at where the three of them are. That's
Yep.
crazy.
Oh my god, keep going, doing that.
They have so much control.
I don't think that smoke even landed. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
That's
middle
so
of the
awkward.
site. That's fine, that's a miss smoke. Can't really know. Not a big deal.
Oh, yeah. Also, a lot of like me pulling out my knife. This round.
Yes, I remember watching this on Discord and being like, why
Oh,
is he
no, I'm
pulling
gonna
out his
die.
knife so long?
Yeah. Yeah. This
Yeah.
round is a lot of knife pulling out, which is very bad.
Dude, I lost like a clutch round on this map in overtime or something at the end, and I still think about it.
I think this is really good what
Oh.
you're doing right now. DM's jiggling, you're just ready to peek on the contact, that's perfect.
Perfect.
I think maybe your pre-aim is slightly low for the head. You should probably
Yeah.
be aiming slightly higher.
Yeah. I've noticed that too, especially on Ancient when I play caves. I always hold like the angle like the boxes on the like left side, watching like the little hole. My crosshair placement is like slightly like lower than usual. So like I never get like the instant headshot, which
Yep.
is something I'm kind of like trying to work on.
I think the shots that you're really good at is reacting to when you see them come out and then like flicking to their head. You often flick to the head, I've noticed.
Okay.
So you rely on that flick aim rather than the pre-aim, which is fine.
Dude, you're
I'm a reactive
really
player.
good. Kevin's had really good aim the last week with you quick. He peeked
Both
back
last
and
round and
traded.
this round, I'm thinking you should be apps or second mid. You should be helping Rafe.
Yeah.
On gun rounds, you need like people should nearly never be alone. The only way they could be alone is if they're super lurking late round, or they're playing a super safe angle where it's like high, like so unlikely for them to die.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
But
That guy
Rafe,
just swung out Balk.
yeah, and like being there to ready to trade or ready to push the agenda who doesn't get killed is like the best thing you probably could have done. But that's like a thing we've already said.
Yeah.
It is kind of a good thing if the problems are the same because you can make the change.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
pinpoint these these problems.
Smoking Moto again. And I think Chris calls to go through the smoke and go arch here.
Lovely call.
Yeah, I need to stop doing that actually. It's like pissing me off watching me replay this. The knife pulling out.
Again, I think head height is a little low. Okay, here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Actually, maybe I'll go back a little bit, not 15
Yeah.
seconds, but. Jasper's mid.
Yeah.
You hear him shooting mid.
Yeah.
The team, yeah, you hear him top mid, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think the like best reaction here is?
Uh.
Jasper's alone.
Right. Push through smoke.
He's spoon feeding it to you, brother.
What? What? Swing at the guy.
Yeah.
Go back.
Yeah.
Go back and swing at him.
Swing,
Yes.
100%. Literally, do not let go of your W key. Just run as fast as you can. Jasper's taking all the attention. You can hear him. He's in a gunfight. You hear the MP9.
Right.
Literally, just swing as fast as you can. You get a free kill,
Okay.
and Jasper might not die.
Okay.
Yeah, at the very least, you'll probably trade him.
Okay.
Especially when there's only 3 alive, it's really unlikely that there's someone holding for your swing,
Yeah.
or he's going to be able to flick over and insta kill you or anything.
Yeah.
Yep. I think you even think about it. You walk back. And
Yeah,
you're
I
like,
thought
oh,
about it.
actually, let's go to the team. I'll help.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. That's basically what I was thinking.
I think. Let's say Jasper starts getting shot at as you're going out.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go back to Jasper.
Yeah, you would just commit to the smoke.
But you had
right.
a bit of a timing. You're also in a man advantage where you can like afford to do these things.
Yeah.
I feel like it's natural to want to stick with the team as well, but
Yeah.
like,
Why do you change?
Honestly,
plant
I'm not
and then
sure.
you change.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason,
And
I
why
just
plant
decided
here?
to switch. Yeah, I don't know. I feel weird. I don't know, to be honest.
I would okay. When I think of A-Site Inferno, I think of 2 plant spots. There is
Yeah.
default behind this, and
Yeah.
then kind of close to where you are, behind.
But,
Like, do you see where I'm
Yeah,
pointing?
yeah. Like closer to the wall.
Yeah, closer to the wall, so you're not shown by library.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
also that specific angle, Chris can play off that. He can literally
Yeah.
see it from pit, so they can't defuse
Yeah.
if he's there.
Yeah.
So I just default to one of those 2, unless
Yeah.
it's like a 5v1 and it's like.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not-
so weird. I'm like looking around, I'm like, why did I plant there? It's so weird because like
Yeah.
I'm exposed to like 2 angles. Like, why the fuck would I do that to myself? It's so random.
When you're
I
in a
don't
round,
know.
sometimes your brain turns off, right?
Yeah, legit. My brain like full turned off this round. I don't know why. I thought that was a good idea, but at least it's Panda Fin. But
In this
Ooh,
case,
Chris
I think
Lightning.
you changing positions where you're planting actually won the round. Because
Really?
he could have sat behind the box and just defused with the first
Right.
plant position.
that's crazy.
Not that the second place was correct,
Yeah.
but it was better than the first one. That's for sure.
Okay.
Um,
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, actually, maybe we can go back. Why is it not playing? Thinking about your position inside. Go through here. Okay. So you
Yeah.
planted. You decide to go on top of box. Okay, fair. Chris has Balk. Dim has like
Yeah.
the library swing.
Yeah. Well, Chris has yeah, he's watching Dig. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, I just yeah.
You go.
And yeah, no, nothing. Yeah, I keep like turning because I don't know why. I don't trust Dim to hold the angle for me. I just kept like going back and forth.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Do you think there was a different position to play?
yeah, 100% too.
Where?
Back of like in the corner.
Yeah. Like right
Yeah,
here.
yeah, in the corner, and just watching that one angle of balcony popping out, then I can be like safe from the guy in Moto.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good plan.
Um,
That does two things. It isolates where they can peek you from, and it
yeah,
also makes you harder to find. So
yep,
the person peeking out here. Yeah, I think
yeah.
that's perfect. That's literally what I was gonna say. Wait. Now buy round. They're on an eco. One guy has a gun. He nades hot mid. Again, you should probably go second mid here.
Yep. I'm pretty sure eventually I start going like apps with Thingo, but I don't know yet.
You hear him get a kill. What do you think if like? What do you think you should do after that?
So he got a kill on apps. Damn,
If someone dies, what do they give up?
the apps control.
Yep, the space.
Yeah,
Take it.
take it.
100%.
Cool.
You're smoked off here. I mean, when the smoke was here. As soon as
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hit
He's-
kill, you could probably run up, jump onto balcony,
And
and
yeah.
help him take apps.
yeah,
I have to do it slow because they've been like played like 3
Yeah,
rounds in a
and
row,
you're also alone, and you're like,
wigging out. And lo and behold, there's one boiler.
yep.
I'm dead. See? Oh my god, I got a timing.
I'm not sure if I
they
flashed
literally
that
all
way.
rotate.
I was, yeah,
Chris got a really good round here.
yeah. That flash was for left aid, like that guy
Yeah,
on site.
I remember you saying that. That was a
Yeah.
good flash. Good. I'm gonna go back because I think this
Yeah.
one is finished.
Yeah,
Back in
So-
further.
yeah,
Okay, this part made me feel a bit uncomfortable.
yeah. Because I'm exposed to. Yeah,
Yep. Crosshair's a bit low too. Oh. When I think of when people are on a low buy,
yeah.
I think they're gonna wide swing me.
Right.
So how do you hold for someone to wide swing?
Well, a little closer out of the wall.
So like,
Right.
let's say if your crosshair's here, a bit more
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
A little further out.
Yep.
Yeah.
But what I feel like what's happening here is you're playing things really close, especially with your positioning.
Yeah. I think I'm just holding for somebody to hold me there. I don't think they were gonna like swing. Yeah, but yeah, I get what you mean as well. Like if they spot me straight away, they would wide swing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, the closer you are to the angle, the wider you have to preempt.
Yes.
Yep.
I think this is over this round.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
be just
Again, probably go apps, doesn't really matter.
bad flash.
Yeah.
Shit flash. Such a shit flash.
Um,
How would I
Flash it better.
This
Do
is
I
what
just
makes
flash it,
me
like-
anxious.
Do I just flash like just straight up in front of him? I
Uh,
don't know how I would flash it for him.
You could go like just further back and get a timing so that it pops just after half wall.
yeah.
Okay.
There's a few ways you could flash it. You could
Okay.
you could try and bounce it off the corner
Off
like
the
you're
orange, yeah.
throwing a molly. You
Yeah.
could a lot of the flash that I love to do is I bounce it off here so that it
Yeah.
bounces into the corner of half wall,
Right.
and so people on this angle are usually pretty
Yeah.
fucked by that.
Yeah.
And also he has to really swing for that to.
Yeah.
I don't know if you called it. I'm gonna assume you did called it, but like,
Yeah, I did
just be
call it,
really
but, like-
obvious with how you're calling it.
Yeah.
Um,
Noted. Shit flash.
That's alright, it's pretty obvious. Another buy
Yeah.
round. Okay, so someone does go absolutely perfect. That's good. Nice. Do you think that you would plant the same place now?
Would I play the same place as in like
Plant the same place,
Plant.
sorry. Would you plant differently?
if I had yeah, I'm probably like if I had time I probably would have just done default instead. Or like even in the corner that I am in right now.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Because you were stressed for time? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
I love that.
You knew where they were, but say if you didn't know where
Yeah.
they were, I'd probably yell at Jasper to hold dig or something, and then you would hold the swing from.
Yeah.
March.
I think we knew from the start that they were double.
Yeah.
So we kinda just held that those angles. But yeah.
Let me go back a bit to even further back.
Yeah.
Because there was a bit of chaos this round.
Yeah, there was quite a bit. There was a lot of people on
I'm guessing Chris was like,
Outside.
let's just go fucking arch fast as fuck.
Yeah, pretty much. He's saying run arch, like that's why the point is there, I used him.
It works out, particularly because Jasper had a good timing to come out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you're rushing really fast, I would be really close behind your teammates.
Yeah.
You're a little bit lagging behind where you probably can't trade them.
Yeah.
Like, if they die right now, you probably can't trade them. If they die right now, you probably can't trade them.
Yeah.
Can't trade, you smoke. Now you can still can't trade until they repeat. But usually that's something to think about when someone's calls a really fast way.
Yeah.
There was definitely a lot of chaos, so you probably didn't know exactly what to do. Or it's a
Yeah.
little bit like up in the air as the round's going on, and you got to think fast. And this is really good. But Jasper was looking dig. And he probably shouldn't be re-peeking this stuff, but he's catching timings and it's fine. And now you know where he is, so you can just, yeah, this is really good. Again, Arch. I personally think the reason why you're not going Arch, and this is just a theory, is you're not looking at minimap
Yeah.
at the start of the round. What do you think? Am I wrong?
It could also be because Chris is calling for a B rush.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. a lot of what I do at the start of the round, I don't even look at where I'm going usually. I'm looking at my mini-map, looking where people are going. If I
Yeah.
notice something's off on the map, we're leaving a bit of map control. Like,
Yeah.
I will just change my position on the fly.
Okay. Yep.
And that's really what you should do if you're like solo queuing. Or,
Yep.
yeah. You don't know where your teammate's gonna play or anything. You gotta make sure you're looking at the map.
Wait, can you replay 1 second? Look back at where I was and look at when I looked away. I'm in apps, look at me walk up, and look at the second I look away. Look at this.
That's unlucky. Nice.
Nice.
This is when I was yelling at them. I was like, dude, plan A. Give me a flipping heart. Right? You should-
Yeah.
he's
I
putting
think my
vitamin C.
positioning here was like really bad.
What didn't you like about it?
It's just like, it's like, I don't know. I was like so skeptical because like I'm in a good position to hold for like Arch, but then like if he goes anywhere else, I'm like basically like useless, essentially.
Yes, I'd agree with that. How
Yeah,
would
it's
you
What,
change
hard
it?
to
didn't have that
Fucking-
time? Didn't have that time communicated that he was planning to you?
Yeah,
So,
that's a
if
thing.
you wanted to only watch library, wanted to like just watch library.
Bro, your
that's
mic
what-
sucks, bro.
Yeah, we can't hear you
Please,
very
please go home and then use your PC because your mic actually
he's
sucks
home, he's
balls.
home. He's
I'm
just on
sitting
his
at my
phone.
dinner table. I just made dinner. Alright, I'll be on later.
Yeah, go to your
What
PC,
time will he
mate,
be
'cause
on?
it sounds like ass. Yeah. Yeah, I think
Well,
when Dim
you
was
guys-
like, when Dim was planting, I probably should have repositioned
Just give
to
us a
something
time.
a lot better.
I think
Um,
you could have stayed where you were, but
Yeah,
Dim's low. You could play 1v1s.
yeah,
He says he's planting for you.
yeah,
You could even go really deep into library and hold for the CT guy. Like if he's potentially come CT.
yeah,
Like you could go here, and then
Yeah.
he has to really, when he comes in, he won't expect you. And then Dim dies on site. You'll know that he's on site. You come around here, and then they're not going
Just
to be
pop him.
expecting you here.
yeah,
So I don't think it's like an unsalvageable position.
yeah. But I just feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I could definitely be in a
definitely
much better
uncomfortable
position.
angles because like not many people play library as a position, right? So it's a weird position to be in.
Yeah.
do you guys want to finish watching and those and do play? Do you want to?
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, bro. I don't understand a single word.
He's saying, do you want to play after you watch that?
Hit me, you too. Yeah. As if I didn't go a single round in fucking apps. Is this even the right game?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, wait, I swear I went into apps.
Yeah, it's
sorry.
like the
There's
last
not,
round.
not a single round I went apps. What the fuck? I swear there was a game where I just
And
went
look.
apps with Dim,
Look, double
not
apps
Dim.
again.
With
I'm pretty sure I was calling by now that the double apps that I need help.
Nice.
I thought I killed the guy that killed Dim right there.
I think you could have like micro adjusted your aim a little bit. Like here you're aiming for the pre-aim, but you're not even swinging. During
Yeah.
this time, I would literally be just holding here for someone to swing
Yeah.
Dim really fast.
Yeah.
And then you can readjust back to that when you're.
Yeah.
But the pre-aim here is good.
Yeah, that would have looked
And-
fucking nasty on
and
the
then
other
we-
guy's
yeah.
screen.
Decide to rotate,
Yeah, decide to rotate.
doing things.
It's good rotate. It's just
You make noise. but
the
that's...
noise, dude. Stringing wide, that's good.
Nice shot.
Yeah, this is the round where I fucked up as well, the clutch. Pretty sure.
Good plant position.
This is just
Damn.
unlucky.
He played that well. It's good crouching underneath that.
Let's go back a bit.
Okay.
Okay, even further. Yeah, I like how you take that duel because you're taking as far as you can, and you even held a little bit further out from the angle if he was going to swing again.
If you were half the distance, you're dead.
Is it kill? I think you're surprised that you got the kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
It's
I didn't
good
realize
plan.
I fucking hit him against the wall. I thought I missed.
Okay, you planted. It seems like you have a rough idea that he's coming from library by this point.
Yeah, I do, because it was there was 2A. I knew there was 2B already, and I heard well, Chris, whoever I just traded was on B, so the last guy had to be like towards A.
Could you change your position here?
At the current time, probably.
How
I
could
don't
you
know.
change
I don't know. It's a timing thing, I reckon, for this in
Yeah.
this circumstance.
Let's think when we hear him. We hear him here.
Yeah, I
we
heard
hear
him now,
he's
yeah.
in library.
Yeah.
What can we do with that information right now?
Probably white. Could I just surprise him with a white swing?
That's an option.
I don't.
You could take a different angle so you were like in the corner like you have been past rounds.
Yeah, that too.
I think you crouching here is like a fine idea if you wait a bit longer than you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing the
like,
exact same thing.
the fact that you peek as soon as you hear him turn the corner, he's
Oh
still
no,
gonna-
no, I don't think I did.
He waited a bit longer.
I waited
but
like a
good.
bit longer, but I think
Bit
it was just timing. Yeah, I didn't peek until like I heard him like
Yeah.
on my right side.
You did. It
Yeah.
was, the timing
Yeah.
was not right though. It was
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
bit off.
Yeah. I did hold it for a little bit. I think it was
Just
just
a bit
timing.
longer. A bit premature.
if you stay crouching for like 2 more seconds, he's probably not gonna be looking where you are.
Yeah. I think I
Um,
was just trying to catch a timing to just like insta
Yeah.
headshot him, but yeah.
I think the options were to do that and wait a long time, or you could literally
Yeah.
just hold down your anchor.
Yeah.
You probably have the gun advantage, so I would probably put money on you winning that fight.
Yeah. Oh, good. Fuck, I hate that shit. The whole team's fucking dying.
You start freaking out here.
Yeah, I did.
I feel like this happens multiple times where your teammates die, and you're like, oh shit, I need to do something.
Yeah.
You're kind of
yeah.
so far that you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Which is fine, like, it's fine to, you're not going to be able to react. We can plan to do something else, instead of just being like, oh, I should do something. Right?
Yeah. There's no one flanking.
I can guess that both of you and Dim are not saying a single thing to each other right now.
No, we aren't.
Tim was saying stuff. He was saying, flash for me. And then Kevin just
Yeah,
died
yeah.
because the smoke faded.
Could we change anything we did here?
Chris, you're looking fucking good, brother.
But like not pick the angle, not try to expose myself to the angle, I guess.
Yeah, let's not think about that. This was a losing position anyway.
Yeah.
How could you... let's see, when does everyone die?
Like
Yeah, everyone's
very,
dying.
very early. Yeah, everyone's just swinging through. I was trying to like smoke Bodo.
Yeah, so you're isolated from the team.
Yeah.
Everyone's dying. I think when you're isolated like this, and it's in a 2v5 position, you have to go towards angles where a man advantage is not going to mean much.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
A man advantage.
So it's 5v2.
Yeah.
What's somewhere you can go where, even though it's 5v2, you're probably going to be doing a 1v1?
Apps, I guess.
Yep.
Apps is a good place to isolate fights.
Yep. I'd go apps here, probably. I mean, I wouldn't find anything. Again, it's 5v2, it's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
But you can look for gaps.
Yeah.
You know, this Balk guy's all alone. No one's looking at his angle.
Yeah.
You could potentially isolate that.
Yeah.
But like, when you're in these bad positions where it's like 1vx, 2vx,
Yeah.
finding ways where you can still find 1v1s, because you don't want a 2v1, you don't want a 3v1. And going toward mid is going to give you a 2v1 or a 3v1. Right?
Alright. Cool.
We're on pit. You're pushing. We hear our team die.
Yeah.
We need to do something, I'm guessing, is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, this is terrible. This was such a bad fight. This is
a good
the reason
setup.
why. Yeah, no, it's a good setup, but like this is the
called it.
round. No, this is the round where I changed back to USPS. That's the round, right? I was like, nah, this guy's not for me.
I think
I was like,
what you did
I
here
was
is
like, swing off my contact, swing off my
Yeah.
contact, swing off my contact.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, wait, they're still shooting. Like, what? Did we win?
I think what you did here is like near perfect. Like, you see your team
Yeah.
dying on the minimap, you're like, oh fuck, I need to push,
Yeah.
which is the correct thing. You're pushing, you're switching a lot, which is probably the not right thing. And because you're switching, you get caught off. You could probably die there if you caught a bad
Yeah.
timing. But we know that. Stop switching
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
Did you
Stop
know what you need to
switching.
do if you want to stop switching? You need to sell your fucking knife.
Nah, I just fucking get rid of my Q button.
It's a 2v.
Literally, I spam that shit so much. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's a
Everyone does
2v1.
it.
You're like, okay, I'm gonna play with a teammate. This is
Except for that. Except for that. We don't talk about the P2K, right? It's not for me. It's legit not for me. I'll go back to my USCS, thanks.
Does this one land?
You can check. Can you check it? Because I actually want to know if it lands.
Perfect. Nice.
Oh, nice. Fantastical.
That's
I throw it quite a couple of times throughout the game.
Okay. Your teammate's coming back to A. You're kind of isolated here, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm like watching two angles at the same time.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard the footstep. I don't know if it's a good idea to swing that, to be honest.
I jump picked that guy. That guy was so funny.
One thing I think. Oh god, how can I detach from? Okay, you're here. You're like jiggling between these two angles. You're like, oh shit, I don't
Yeah.
know where to go.
Yeah,
Actually, let me go back to when you're actually here, so I can see who's holding what, etc.
yeah. I mean, someone's holding. All three of them are holding Archside. So
Yeah,
I
it is
shouldn't-
flash that up.
So
or we
dig is
double
kind of
swing
open.
Chris
Yeah,
and
I
I.
agree.
Yes.
You kind of do have to look at this sometimes,
Okay.
but there's a different way you could play this is also you could be here and you could literally be like have your knife out and just like
Yeah,
jiggling
yeah, jiggle,
as fast
jiggle,
as you
yeah.
can, and then
Yeah.
as soon as you see someone, back off,
Yeah.
and you could throw a nade or you could throw a flash or you can get into a better position like pit,
Yeah.
because when you're isolated, I mean it's an eco, so you could probably just go for kills anyway. But say if this was
Yeah.
like a gun v gun round,
Yeah.
the best thing you can do is get info, because if they're rushing apps with like 3 or 4 people and you're alone like this, you're
Yeah.
isolated, the best thing you can do, get info, fall back. Now they're like, oh shit, maybe they saw you jiggle and they're like, oh shit, he's there, we have to clear this more carefully. But then you've like fallen back, you're like in pit, you're like now jiggling from here and you're like jiggling dig.
Yeah.
That's the kind of plays you have to make when you're alone and you're playing like anchor roles.
Okay.
Because the chances of them running around the corner with, like, say here, you don't have any information with apps. They could be 4
Ye-
people with Mac 10s right now, about ready to sprint through the fucking corner, but insta kill you.
Yeah.
But yeah. And there's a timing where maybe you're looking at dig and
Look at the
Yeah.
jump pig info. Dude, that guy got raped. He got fucking stormed in boiler. Poor fella.
wait, where does your teammate die?
Mid, I think.
Oh my god, he was left
Yeah,
already before.
I think he's mid. He died at mid. Yeah.
That's wig out.
The guy pretty out.
Yeah.
That's wig
I
out.
tried- I
Yeah.
just fucking made it, but yeah.
Yeah. So then I sat in pit because, I just wanted to take a safer route, I guess.
I think pit's good. I think that position where you just were is probably pretty shit. I think on site is also another option. Deep
Yeah.
site.
Yeah.
This is good. I would be jiggling probably. Or like jump spotting, or you could even just hold a really deep angle. Like one thing I like to do if I'm in this position, this is
Yeah.
pretty close to what it would be, but I literally
Yeah.
just crouch here and I hold this angle. If I can get it correct. Like this. I'm
Yeah.
covered from, if they come onto site, they're not going to be watching fucking pit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
I'm
Because
gonna
it's
get a
like
free
a
kill.
it's like a shitty off angle. Okay. Cool.
This is like broken. I get easy 1 kill.
I see. I'll writing that down.
I actually prefer to do that over like jiggling and jump spotting, because if I'm jiggling and jump spotting and they know they've gotten like a kill top mid,
Yeah.
they're like, alright, we're gonna fucking bum rush this guy. Or
Yeah.
they'll throw mollies or something.
Yeah. I like playing the hard like left angle, like where I was just before, like
Yep.
hugging like the left wall.
Like right over here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I like to play a lot as well.
I think that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think somebody calls for the B, so then I just go top mid and hold it. Should I have done anything different here? Should I just be pushing up at this point? I don't.
Unless I had info that all 3 were there, I would probably be still playing from site or pit.
Okay.
I mean, in higher elo, people are playing lurk positions in apps, ready to fucking swing this. As soon
Okay.
as
Yeah.
they hear someone. And then they'll
Yeah, fair
insta
enough.
rotate and come back to site A, and they'll
Yep.
just have a free bomb site. So I think pushing
Yep.
up here is probably a little risky, unless you had info. If maybe you did know that all 3 were there, this is fine.
Yeah. Okay.
You could probably push down banana instead of coming here.
Yeah. And then Chris asked us for the boost here.
Preamp, pretty low. But you have a FAMAS, so maybe.
Demon huge.
Do you think you could have done anything differently here?
I'm not sure.
I think it's pretty good. I
think
think
it's right.
if Chris stayed alive, Maybe I would just hold this and let Chris and Dim fight the guy new box or something. But you're closer to
Yeah.
Dim, so maybe you just fight and Chris is holding this. But
Yeah.
especially if it's like a, say, 3v2 or you have the advantage and you feel like you're just like doing nothing, you feel like, I would just hold an angle that you probably think they're going to come from.
Right.
Because
If I
there's a
could say
chance that...
something,
Yeah, go for it.
I'd say just be more diligent when you clear, because you kind of haphazardly like clear angles,
Yeah.
and like if someone's actually there, they're just gonna fucking kill you if you don't actually clear it.
Yeah.
We talked about this in round like 2, I think. And
Yeah.
after we go through, I mean, we're not even halfway, but I'll show you some things you can practice. Smoke, that's good.
But
Yeah.
everyone makes that mistake.
Yeah, for sure. Again, you could probably be jiggling with knife out. You
Yeah.
don't even have to be like instant. You could do it 1, 2, jiggle.
Yeah.
jiggle. I would say it's highly likely that if they come dig, they're gonna throw some util or they're gonna make noise.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah. I agree.
So you could probably just dedicate all your time here to just getting info for the apps.
Yeah.
Maybe every once in a while I'd come out and jiggle this, just in case
Yeah.
it's locked out.
Yeah. I think when Raf I think when Raf pulled back from watching mid there, I had to like.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I'm basically like, oh fuck, I
Another
have to
thing
watch
you
the
can do,
angles.
you could literally just go, I'm gonna assume this plays Raf. You could be like, Raf, let's go B,
Yeah, Raf was
rotate
playing
everyone
Raf.
B, and then you play like pit, and you play that gay angle that I showed you. Or you play like
Yeah.
really backside A, and you're like, okay,
Yeah.
we'll just fucking gamble. That's all
Yeah.
something you could do.
Okay.
And
yeah,
especially
fair
because
enough.
I trust your aim a lot, I'd be willing to do that a lot. Because
Yeah.
there's a high likelihood that if you get it like a free kill from playing a good angle, you just get 2 kills or 3, and that's enough.
They're gonna lose this.
I think this is a good reaction. Again, you're pit, so
Yeah.
you're like probably the last person to rotate, and
It's a nice shot though. Like you can't be too hard on yourself.
It's all good. I think it's not more. It's not about like the kills per se. I'm just like making like. Yeah, I'm just like playing spots that just doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
this is a good molly.
Yeah.
You could probably nade dark or something. I think I would check dark here.
You reckon?
I would. I don't know. It depends if I made noise or not.
I don't know. I feel like when you plant there, no one really plays dark. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could probably be con though. You didn't clear any of them.
One thing that's really anal is also if you sit on bomb and defuse, like he's pre-aiming it, so you can
Yeah.
sit a little bit off if you're faking as well.
Yeah.
Going apps again. That's their molly. I'm assuming.
Well, I tag this guy, he kills me.
Is that nade good?
No, it was terrible. Another shitty util. Yes.
Generally, if you have no information, I would probably nade into more open spots. Or like
Yeah.
really obvious angles that people are going to play. People
Yeah.
usually don't sit and hold here.
Okay.
Like even if this is late round. Like people
Yeah.
don't usually sit and hold here or sit here for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Maybe if they're in like boiler, people sit there a little bit longer. Like I can see
Yeah.
nading that. But the nade's pretty
Yeah.
average.
pretty yucky. I wouldn't throw that shit again. I think the wide swing here was pretty bad too. I shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just jiggled it and then just fall back.
Yeah.
That was a
I
bad
think
play
the
on
way
me.
you peek it as well, like,
Yeah, I like full like crouch like I'm ready to commit to it for
Yep.
some reason.
and you're ready to commit to
To the right
furthest
side.
angle.
Yeah.
You could peek here and this person not see you, potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably a bit hard because it's very narrow
Yeah.
corridor, but
Yeah.
you could jiggle out right to here
Yeah.
and see that angle. You could even jiggle that angle and then
Yeah.
wide swing this angle.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think after Raph died here, I probably shouldn't even bother committing.
Yeah.
Like I should have just like peeked it for info and just fall back. Like
But I mean,
I
say
felt like,
say
yeah.
a bunch of people, I don't know how many people alive at the time, but if Raph, someone else died, if you want to win the round, you have to take some risks. I
yeah.
don't see why not. You can take a risk and peek that angle, maybe
Yeah.
get a kill, even out the stands a bit more.
Yeah.
When you're spraying, I think be careful when you reload. As soon as you're about to reload, I would sprint behind a wall
Yeah.
because you're just out in the open for a long time reloading.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more, dude. It's alright. I think I'm gonna start thinking about not switching so much in my games anymore. Because like watching me replay, like watching this replay actually does my head in.
I think
Low key.
with this gun, I probably wouldn't play this angle.
Yeah.
If I had
think
a
I
Deagle,
could play a little
I would
closer.
maybe play this angle.
Yeah.
If I had a 5.7, I would either be literally sitting in the corner, being like, you have to fucking clear me or you die.
Yeah.
Also, this is retarded, like this position on the map. Like, we should never be in this situation where they are and where we are. No one's ready that.
Yeah, no one's fucking communicating anything probably. You
Yeah.
could also just sit on the corner as well and do what you're doing and jiggling. That's fine.
Yeah.
Boys, you guys to play in a bit?
Yeah, Dim's the info. Oh no, Chris. They shifted up, they smoked us off. No.
Oh, I got mad at the team for dying here. Because it was 5v2 or 5v3,
5v3.
5v2.
Yeah.
and then we just lost B, just like that.
You shift clear a lot of corners.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's all hop into a face lobby, boys. We're ready to go. You
Hold
wanna
on,
watch
man.
this till end of regulation here? Because this goes till double OT.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a double
Or
AT
just skip
game.
to OT. That's better.
How about
Or just
we
watch till end of reg.
stop, but I
Yeah.
show you some things that we've already gone over and we can like think about.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a good idea.
We can continue a little later if you're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let me just
The
go
round,
into...
the I think the round was 9-9, so I'll just write that down. Round 9-9. Sorry, I'm taking notes too, so like just like on the side.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Time to remove. You guys about to become
Yeah, sir.
right? Jiggle peak. It's like why do you have a tattoo saying jiggle peak?
Stop pressing Q.
Okay.
I just
Let's
left.
go to a really common angle. Actually, the best way to for me to show this is gonna be apps. Okay.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time you're peeking, either you're shifting, you're
Yeah.
like wide swinging,
Yeah.
or you're like you're like doing
Pre-aiming.
this. You're like doing this a lot.
Yeah.
And you're like, sometimes your crosshair doesn't even go on them, and it's like you're
Yeah.
still just like doing this. We saw it a lot mid where you were like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's good if you're going for info.
Yeah.
You're going for info, or you're trying to like jiggle and then wide swing them. But a lot of the time, I think we can be swinging with purpose. Like, say we think some guy's going to be here, we like pre-aim the position, we perfectly peek out and counter strafe, ready for it. We think the
Yeah.
guy's going to be here, and we can do this with nearly every angle.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, for this angle, I'd probably crouch and then come back up.
Yeah.
Then again here, coming out like this. You're
Yeah.
already ready for the fight. You're
Yeah.
not going out here and they're like, oh, it's there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. We're here, and then we go here. Clearing our angles, like, really, it's really helpful because, one, you only expose yourself to one position at a time. Like, okay, guy there, okay, next angle maybe here, and then you're like here, and then you're like here, here, here.
Can I make a comment?
Yep.
One of the best players to watch to learn this is Nico, I reckon.
Yeah. I've seen
Even though I'm,
Nico's like
even though I'm so
yeah.
critical of him, like
Yeah.
the way he like
Yeah.
flies
His
through
pre-aim is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
actually, think about the Galil round that we watched at the start, the second round, where you like
Yeah.
swang out like this.
Yeah.
Even if you want to go fast, you could be like, here, here, here. It doesn't even have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
perfect pre-aim like Nico has. It could be general area. And
Yeah.
then you're just ready to snap onto them where they are.
Yeah. Okay.
Out here. And then when you're coming up onto site, you're like, okay, swinging this angle, here, here.
Yeah.
And then you've cleared all of this. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there probably could be some guy sitting behind this, but we're not going to worry about that. And then you're like, okay, he's probably here, like, most likely. Come around here. Bang. You know, like, highly likely. You're narrowing your, like, the chances.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when, like, again, when jiggling is appropriate is when you're getting
Yeah.
info.
Yeah.
Or if you're trying to throw someone off, like you're trying to jiggle an AWPer, or you're like trying to jiggle and then you can like wide swing to throw people off. Yeah, I would just reserve jiggling for info gathering or
Yeah.
AWPs if when you know specifically there's an AWP.
Yeah.
And then again, other thing, head height. You're aiming like about here a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Which isn't far, but just a little bit up. You know, I
Yeah.
try and think of my crosshair as being on rails. Like,
Yeah.
even though
Horizontal.
there's a bit of a height, like I'm like where my crosshair is, I'm drawing a line across my entire screen, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm only looking at angles from that height, and I'm coming across here, and I'm still kind of on head height. You know,
Yeah.
I'm on rails, and I'm not going to go up a lot or down a lot unless I know specifically, like, oh, there's height there, there's height here, there's height here, or I'm reacting. You know, generally,
Yeah.
I'm always trying to keep very horizontal aiming instead of like just to wherever.
Victor, I didn't see what you were doing. Do it again.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what you can do is you can go into, I don't know. It's hard in CS2 because there's not heaps of workshop maps that have it. But you
Yeah.
could literally come load into Inferno and be like, all right, I'm just gonna clear these angles. I'm gonna clear, and just mainly not even to practice angles, practicing counter strafing. That's the hardest thing I've found, honestly. I can look in
Yeah.
the general direction of where I think they are, but
Yeah.
being able to calculate exactly, because you have to press it a bit before
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
instead of just.
Victor, you can get spotted from con though if you're crossing. Sorry, I'm looking at Victor's stream.
Yeah.
We're having two separate discussions now.
But yeah, I think I have Victor muted because I muted him beforehand, so I can't.
Yeah, he's an annoying cunt, I know.
But yeah, you can practice that, and trying to think about head height as well when you're throughout the game.
Yeah.
I just try and picture if I can CT where they are, and then
Yeah.
be like, okay, it's probably around here.
Let's play some Face It, boys.
Do I just add a bot? How do you add bots?
Oh, you add one, but he's like walking down.
Yeah. Well, that's still kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are some things we can think about. But generally, as I said at the start, your like mechanical and you like your mechanics and your position. Your mechanics and your aim are like your strongest point. So putting yourself in positions where you can like let your aim do the talking is
Yeah.
going to be like the best. So if you could play one position, if you're playing pit, finding these angles that you feel comfortable with, even if it's here like you said before, and then you're just like, all right, I'm only going to fucking click heads. I'm not going to think about too much, you know. And then they have to come out and they have to clear you. Yeah.
Aim with purpose.
We should do a demo
Yes.
review for everyone at some point, where we all like. 'Cause I reckon we all have strengths and weaknesses, and if we review each other's demos, it would be like.
If we go back
Yeah.
to what you said at the start, you said you think your aim was there. I'd agree, your aim was pretty there. Although I'd say your pre-aim and your pre-aim in general probably wasn't there. Which is actually a really good thing, because if that's something you can quickly fix, that will up your like game by a lot, I think.
Yeah.
You said your decision making was a little bit poor, and I'd probably agree, mainly only because looking at minimap and going apps shouldn't be that crazy.
Yeah.
Timing's off. You said timings were off,
Yeah.
and you probably meant more towards the end, where in the double OT.
Yeah.
But what about your T side? Do you think your timings were off at all?
I think it's more so just not really timing. It's more like, I guess, clearing out angles and stuff like that.
Okay. More clearing angles. I think your timing was pretty good on T side. There was some rounds where you could have been in a better position to trade your teammates.
Yeah.
Maybe sticking a little bit closer, or being more decisive with like, I don't know, listening. Sometimes you got to listen to your gut and be like, okay, I'm gonna stick. If you just be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna swing this angle and help trade my teammate. I'm gonna, I hear someone shooting at Jasper top mid. I'm gonna just fucking swing this. It simplifies it, and you're like, okay, my objective is to do this. Because sometimes I find you're wigging out a bit. And
Yeah.
wigging out being like, you don't really know what to do sometimes, and you're like,
Yeah.
it takes a little bit for your brain to be like, okay, yeah, I should do this. And in the meantime, you're just like standing around or just switching guns a lot.
Yeah.
But that's like, I mean, I think everyone does that to some certain extent. Also, another thing, the last thing I'll say, your comms when I was watching in Discord for this game was like,
Yep.
sometimes when you die, you would be like, I mean, which is normal, like being like, fuck, oh shit, or like,
okay,
I
yeah.
shouldn't have done that, or which is like really normal. I do it a lot,
So
but I try to mute myself. That's why I often don't realize
Yeah.
until for a long time that I'm muted for half a game, because
Yeah.
every single time I die, I mute my mic. I'm like, fuck, why'd I fucking do that? It was dumb as hell, bro. But yeah,
Yeah.
because that's kind of, that can clutter comms and make the job harder for other people
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
are alive.
Yeah.
Even if you just like type in the chat being like, I'm fucking stupid. I don't know. That's what I do sometimes. So,
Yeah.
The best thing to do would just be to like give the info, mute your mic, slam your desk, and
Yep.
then unmute.
It's alright. I have a button for that now.
Same, same.
I have a button for that now.
I have a mold
Ah.
button.
That's my caps button.
Oh,
hopefully
really?
this was helpful.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was
Yeah.
helpful. This is
I
me just
think it
trying
is. No, it's good. I think it'll help me a lot.